Hello. On Friday, November the 28th, my brain was trying to process April. It wanted to say April. Like, no, that's not correct. That's not correct. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. I did not go to Parks and Rec again. Actually, I was going to do this earlier, like when I got home from regular work. We were busier today than I expected us to be, because in the last few years, it hasn't really been that big of a deal. Black Friday hasn't really been that big of a deal, but good Lord, there were people in there today. Goodness. But yeah, I was going to try to do it. I was going to try to do this real quick. In between. Oh, goodness. Just in case I went to Parks and Rec today. I didn't expect to, really, but then I kind of got home and I'm like, maybe I just want to sit here for a minute and not do anything, because I still need to, I'm going to Mom's tonight, so as far as I know, I'm still going to Mom's tonight. The weather's looking kind of iffy this weekend, so I'm not totally sure exactly. We were talking about maybe going to Excelsior to do a little bit of shopping over there, but it's going to depend on the weather and what the weather does. But yeah, I didn't expect to go to Parks and Rec. Anyway, I haven't been in over 2 weeks now, so I think we might be done for the season. I don't know. Nobody's told me for sure one way or another. But there wasn't really much of anything to do. There weren't any big projects that they couldn't handle, on their own, I guess. So, but even though I've been getting more rest, I haven't felt any more rested than I did before. So, who cares? Right? It's just always tired. See, here I am. I'm gonna yawn. Because it's like, I didn't, I had, yesterday to, because overnights didn't go in Wednesday night, and then of course, I definitely didn't have Parks and Rec on Thursday, because it was Thanksgiving, so hopefully you all had a good Thanksgiving, hopefully. We're kind of having ours tonight. My Uncle Mike cooks for him and Laura, so we get some leftovers from that, so Mom's gonna have a dinner ready for us tonight to eat, a Thanksgiving thing. She gets off work at 3, I believe. But yes, I wanted to do some dishes, because I still have one of her bowls, one of her Tupperware bowls that I need to wash, so I can send it home with her. I was gonna do dishes yesterday, but never got around to it. Whatever, man. But I also need to get my laundry together, because I'm gonna take some laundry to do tonight. So I even bought this shirt that I'm currently wearing. I bought 2 shirts. Because I was gonna do laundry, and then it got like later in the week, and I'm like, if I just buy 2 shirts, of course that thinking about it now, it's pretty dumb. Of course, I was still gonna do some laundry at Mom's anyway, but I guess that allows me to be lazy, because if I do laundry here at my apartment complex, it costs me money, but if I do laundry at Mom's house, it's free. But I just spent like $6 or $7 on these shirts, so I just spent like $12, $14 to not spend. Because I think I don't think they're both $2 now. I think the washer is $2 and the dryer is $1.75. So, are you making noise in there? She's having a moment or something. I don't know. It just sounded like a really long meow. I'm kind of like, okay. But anyway, she seems to be fine. Okay, I guess. But yeah, thinking about it that way, that was kind of stupid. I was willing to spend money on shirts to not have to. I guess that just allowed me to be lazy and not do it. So I was like, I was gonna have to do some laundry at Mom's house anyway. So I was like, I guess I bought 2 shirts to not have to spend money on doing laundry down here. But ended up spending more money, because the shirts cost more money than, I think the washer cost $2 and the dryer cost $1.75. I don't think they both cost $2 now. It used to be if you used their app, they'd give you a little bit of a discount. It was like 10, 20 cents something. It was a little something for using the app, but they don't do that anymore. So, but it's still more convenient to have credits on my little pay range app, you know, and use that to do my laundry with. Here she comes. Her moments. Her moments are never quite fleeting, are they? No. I don't know. I didn't think that one through very, very well, but oh well. Who cares? But yes, Mom's going to come down and get me tonight, as far as I know. But I was going to get my laundry together and do the dishes. But I wanted to do this before I got the dishwasher started. Oh man. I guess I was thinking about taking a shower too. But I'll probably have to take a shower tomorrow anyway, depending on if we go somewhere or do something, I guess. But yes, I definitely wanted to do this before I started the dishwasher, making a bunch of noise. And I was going to do it when I got home, just in case, you know, in between, just in case I went to Parks and Rec, but I didn't, so Minxie got up on my lap and curled up and held me hostage for a little while. So it got to be about 8:30, and I'm like, I haven't heard from anybody, so I don't think anyone's coming to get me. You know, I don't think they must not need me for anything at Parks and Rec. So, but I knew, you know, this time of year that kind of happens, especially if since there's you know no lights to put up around Lions Lake or anything. I don't even know if they did any kind of display or anything this year, but I don't know. But that was fancy footwork. She like she did like that thing where she jumped one way and then jumped the other way. She's having her zoomies. Having her morning zoomies. Her Zoom meeting, I guess. But yeah, the other day, I thought I smelled piss. I was like, I wasn't sure exactly what, like, cause I got my little, my Snuggie, my little skull and crossbones Snuggie, and I as soon as I got that, that's when I kind of started smelling it. I'm like, did she pee on this or whatever? But then it's like, I smelt it, and I'm like, no, it smells fine, I don't know. And then I realized it was this passion fruit drink that I had here. It actually expired at the beginning of the month, or Best Buy, the beginning of the month. I don't know for sure how long I've had this. I might have had this since vacation. I want to say I got this in whatever town it was that the big town my sister took us to, where we went to all the different little, we went to like a little Mexican store, and then we went to like the Asian store and all that stuff. I want to say I got this there, and it's like I realized that is definitely what I was smelling. So that's a little interesting story, I guess, from the week, since I don't really have that much to say. Oh, well, there's Mom. What's Mom? I plan to head your way right from work, so be there around 4. So, alright, thanks, Mom. Now I know for sure. Hopefully I will remember to respond to that here in a minute when I'm done. We shall see. But yeah, I don't think there's anything other than next week. Just a reminder, since it will be December, the Advent event will be starting, I believe on Monday. I believe the 1st is Monday. So, and I have an Advent calendar ready to go, thanks to my cousin Barb. So, I'm prepared. I'm ready to go. But as far as today, let me answer this week's question. I was thinking there was something else. Was there something else? Oh, I ordered a grab bag, a mystery grab bag of shirts from Tea Turtle. I don't know for sure when that'll be in. But, and I don't know if I can look it up real quick either to find out. Tittle. Tittle. Is this me? Do I have a thingy? Yes, I do. Confirmed. Buy again. No, no. That was 2023. So here's that. You'll receive an email when your order is ready. Apparently it's not ready. It has not shipped. I don't know. You'll receive an email. Okay, November 25th. So, it was like a Black Friday thing, I think, or something. But anyway, it's a mystery grab bag of 3 t-shirts. So whenever that comes in, I'll be doing that as well. I was thinking there was something else, but maybe not. Maybe not. But definitely Advent event starting on Monday. I'm pretty sure. Monday, I believe. Yes. But as for today, let's make sure I get this, not skip a page or anything. What if you could save the life of someone you know, but in return you'd lose all your memories of them? Would you do it? What if you could save the life of someone you know, but in return you'd lose all your memories of them? Would you do it? Well, it seems the right thing to do would be to save their life for whatever reason, I suppose. Even if I wouldn't remember them, I mean, which probably would be very uncomfortable and distressing for them if I couldn't remember them, but that doesn't mean we can't create new memories, I guess. They'll be alive to tell me those stories and remind me of the times that we had together. And if I'm lucky enough, I might have vlogged it, so I might have video evidence to remind me of what we did. And, that's the good thing about being the historian, as Marilee and Sean call me, is, I have my pictures on my Facebook to go back and look at. I have, my videos on my channel to go back and look at and remind myself of things that I've forgotten. So, the right thing to do would be to save their life, even if I wouldn't remember them, It's not like I'm, I guess it would be a more, if I was sacrificing my life for theirs, would be more of a conundrum for me, but it just doesn't sound like there's really any downside. Like, they get to live, they get to continue to live, they get to continue to exist, and I might forget them, all my memories, but there again, we can just, like I said, create new ones. I cannot tell if there's actually a light going off at the top of this, or if there's like something shining at the top of this every once in a while. I don't know. It's weird. Whoop, 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 whoop. Because I am flinging my arms around. I keep seeing like a light on top of the, I haven't seen it for a minute, so apparently I must be on some kind of drug, which is fine. But yes, my person that I care about gets to continue to exist, which is good for both of us, I guess. And I met him for the first time, before, and like I said, they could, if there's not, video or picture evidence of what happened, they can tell me, like, oh, hey, we did this together, and we spent this time together and did this sort of thing, and blah 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 blah. So I don't really, other than forgetting them, which, like I said, might be upsetting for them personally, but it's not like we can't, be friends or be family, whoever it is, and just make new memories together. So that's fine. It seems like saving their life would be the proper thing to do, because it's not really like hurting me in any way. Sort of, like I said, it's not like I'm sacrificing my life for theirs or anything, I'm just sacrificing my memories of them, which, can always be recreated. I guess that's my coat back there. I thought it was Minxie for a second when I just saw it out the corner of my eye. But, it's coat time, because it's fucking cold and I hate it. That's what the weather this weekend might be snow, might be a wintry mix of some sort. But anyway, there's your question for the week. And next week, I guess I'll do, try to do the question again on Friday, and Advent event every day. We'll have to see how that goes. But other than that, I guess I'm gonna finish this off and do work. I mean, it's not. Doing the dishes means loading them in the dishwasher, putting putting in the soap, and then pushing a button. It's hard work. I understand, but I shall persevere, I suppose. But anyway, I'm gonna do this shit. Have a good weekend, and I shall see you for what I see you.